I think some people they saw my Travis, or not Travis Scott, my Frank Ocean bracket reaction, and they wanted to see the Tyler, but like I don't even know Tyler's discography like that for real. Like there's like a cool 3 albums that are probably considered one of Tyler's like most notable or most like greatest albums, but I just haven't heard them. Travis Scott, I've heard like almost all of his songs. You ready, chat? Our Travis Scott, what's it called? Song bracket by HIVEMIND. I love these guys. I love these guys' videos. I'm gonna put myself on their side. Let me just what is it? Flip horizontal and just skirt. There we go.
On your grave. What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the Swedish show on the internet. My name is Riley. I was joined by my salty co-host Graydon.
Yeah.
Today we're
Riley and Graydon.
The best Travis Scott song is. This is our Travis Scott song bracket.
Yeah.
Travis Scott song set up March Madness bracket style. Only one song can win.
LaFlame.
Let us know your favorite Travis
LaFlame.
down in the
It's
comments.
Straight up.
And let us know what
Straight up.
the bracket. All right, before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more.
I love Travis Scott ad-libs.
All right, let's get into these songs.
Travis Scott burger.
First round, we're gonna hear a clip of each of the songs.
I'm gonna put the
After that,
chat
we're just
away.
gonna play out the bracket.
Come on.
First matchup, we've got Goosebumps versus Quintana.
Not the toughest matchup we're gonna see
I
today.
think we got our 1 seed versus our 16
Goosebumps
seed
versus
here.
Quintana.
I get those goosebumps
Every time I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's straight from Mexico, call it Quintana.
Oh my God, I don't think I know that
Fun
song.
Old throwback Travis Scott song.
Yeah, it's got almost like spooky little
Yeah.
synth things in it. It definitely.
What
feels like
album
it's
is
trying to do,
that?
like a Chief Keef thing.
Yep.
It's fun to listen to. I mean, I forgot about it. Like
Yeah.
when we were going to do this bracket, I went back and listened to it. I was like, oh my God, I forgot about Quintana.
Yeah.
But yeah, Goosebumps wins easy.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Goosebumps walks
And Kendrick
for
Lamar.
sure.
Next we got Houston Fornication versus Okay Alright.
Not a gimme here.
Do I know
This is a
Okay
tough
Alright?
matchup, actually.
I might need me some
Ventilation, little fornication, little fornication.
Probably one of the songs that grew on me the most in.
Bro. Let me holler in your ear for a second, chat. Let me tell you, I truly wholeheartedly believe with my whole chest and soul, Astroworld is Travis Scott's greatest album that he's ever put out. Like he dropped Jack Boys 1 and 2 after Astroworld, but those weren't albums. Those were like, I don't even fucking know what they are, but they weren't albums. The only album that he dropped after Astroworld was Utopia. Utopia is good. Utopia is good. I love Utopia. I was sleeping on Utopia when it dropped, but that is for sure not better than Astroworld. Astroworld is a amazing album. I think it is perfect. Point blank period. Now, does that mean that I think that a Astroworld song is going to win the bracket? No, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. It's obviously not the case because we got fucking Graydon and Riley here, you know. That they probably have an album that they're very biased towards. And that's probably gonna be what we see in like the final rounds. And also it's like, you know, an album can be perfect, but you can have a song and a imperfect album that is absolutely amazing and greater than anything else. So, you know, okay, Yap Sesh over.
I would agree. You said the other day to me, this one's really good. And I kept listening to it and I was like, you're right.
Production wise, oh
Yeah.
my goch, it's
And
so cool.
That deep voice of his on it is like fills the space so well.
Now we gon' blow like the wind. Should've never let
Hey,
The school
okay.
there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Songs.
I love that
Yeah,
song.
It was nostalgic listening to that track back, but I go Houston Fornication here.
Yeah, Okay Alright is one of the two-parters off Rodeo,
Yeah.
and I feel like the second half, while it is cool and Travis is really good,
I don't remember what comes
it's not
after
one
that,
of my
or
favorites.
what comes
I kinda get
before.
bored of the second half of Okay Alright, but I do like that Schoolboy Q is kind of doing his thing with the
Yeah.
whole like, it's almost like the Mac Miller song where he's like Mac Miller, Mac, like he's
Yeah.
almost just doing like ad-lib things, and he had such like an infectious
Yeah.
personality back then. But Houston Fornication's a better song to me.
Dream of Houston Fornication. Fuck Anthony Kiedis, bro.
Stop Trying to Be God versus Franchise.
Stop trying to be God.
Stevie Wonder, James.
Bro,
Travis.
Oh, that song.
Look at me at my fucking JPEG tuber model and tell me that fucking Astroworld ain't the best album ever. Try to tell me that shit, bro. Try. Just try, bro. You can't. This shit is golden. It's literally golden. The fucking inflatable thingy on the album cover is golden, man. It's the best album.
Rocks.
In my white tee.
I love hype, please, hype, please, yeah.
Song though.
I do too. There's
Dude, I love
I
franchise.
just haven't had the time spent with that song. Like,
Honestly, I could go either way. I wouldn't be mad.
Stop Trying to Be God and the collaboration effort on Stop Trying to Be God is leading me that way.
Yeah, I mean, Stop Trying to Be God is gonna win here. That's like one of my favorite Travis Scott songs ever.
Yeah.
Franchise went #1.
It did, yeah.
That's so weird. It does not feel like a #1 song at all.
Dude, they got Young Thug and MIA on it.
Number ones or something
Come on.
in the same year.
He can't
Stop
be
playing with me.
ever to
I
have
think
that.
so.
Really?
Yeah.
So it would have been the Scotts and Franchise and Highest in the Room.
Highest in the Room, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
People are getting on me for not duplicating the thing and moving it forward so you can see its path. So I'm doing that from now on. I forgot the first 3, but that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Okay. Now we got Lose versus Skyfall.
I got shit to lose. That shit make me nervous.
yeah.
Lose.
Love the melody.
With my crew.
Me too. I really like
Had to move.
on it. Just got a great motion to it.
Birds in the Trap has grown on me so much
Yeah.
in
Dude, same. What the fuck?
Bungee. I'm going off that body. The drugs keep on calling.
This guy keep on falling.
Can't beat this one for me though.
I don't want to buy no more.
Yeah. Skyfall feels more like quintessential Travis,
Yeah.
the way it like falls down into this deep, dark basement dwelling, like huge bass. But Lose just has like that melodic thing that you made note of that I really like. Like I go back and listen to Lose more.
Oh, it's easily Skyfall for me.
I'm taking Skyfall as well.
Okay.
I'm not upset
Okay.
with Skyfall winning.
Dude,
Young Thug and
dude,
Travis is just
these
such an underrated.
matchups are crazy.
Talk about them.
That's true.
They've made so many classics together.
Holy shit.
Carl Malone, John Stockton.
I could go either way on any of these.
Two in that scenario, but either way. All right, now we've got Maria.
Call your friend, let's get drunk.
Let's get drunk. Let's get drunk. Oh, man.
All right. So many times I've seen people be like, Justin Bieber out-rapped Young Thug on this song.
Dude,
Justin Bieber's verse-
who said that? Dude, who the fuck said that? I've never heard that in my entire life. Who said that? Justin Bieber out-rapped Thug on the street. How? How?
Justin Bieber's verse sucks. Dude.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Thank you, bro. I swear, bro. This man, Justin Bieber, somehow makes it onto like actually godlike tracks. Like he was on Maria, I'm Drunk, and that song is great. It just has Justin Bieber on it for no reason. And then fucking what's it called? Private Flight or Private something by Don Toliver. He's on that shit, and his verse sucks there too. She wanna run my way, heat up like a way, heat up, like what? What is he even? Nah, man, come on, bro. Justin gotta wrap it up with the rapping. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Hate it. Like I really wish it was not on the song. It's fine, I guess, but I can't take it seriously. Like,
Yeah.
all we got is Don Julio. Like I'm just not. I want to hear just Young Thug and Travis on this song. Like,
Hips don't lie, girl. I just want to see you with that booty,
and
dude.
I get the novelty of it or whatever, but it's just the argument is always like Justin Bieber's verse is so good.
Nobody said that.
It's not.
I can agree with
Nobody
that, but
said that.
Remember at the time that this song came out, Jay Biebs was in Party Biebs mode.
That's true. He's Bugatti Biebs.
He was not
Bugatti
the
Biebs.
married man of God that we know now.
No, he was like pissing in trash cans and like throwing eggs at people's houses. He like upped the price of activists.
Yeah.
You know, he was doing a lot of stuff that we would never see Bieber do now.
Yeah.
But he also kind of wasn't, making rap songs. And so
Yeah,
it was
that's
just
true.
kind of the first time that you saw him show up somewhere where you're like, wait a minute, how could Justin Bieber be on a Travis Scott song? I absolutely love this song, but I just
I can't believe these guys were on The Yard. They were on Ludwig's podcast. Isn't that crazy? Unrelated, completely
to
unrelated.
speak my piece.
That's fair. I think it really shows that Travis is such a great bridge for collaborations in general. Like he
Yeah.
can bring people outside of his realm into a world and it works.
Yeah.
Like Coco. No, that's dude.
that's-
Sweet walks here. It's not even close, actually. I love Maria, I'm Drunk. it's a personal favorite of mine, but Sweet has to take it. There's no way.
Different, yeah. These was sweet, sweet, sweet.
Oh yeah.
Hate to see this song go out first round because I
Yeah.
do really like it. I think
What?
it sucks, but it can't be
No,
really
no.
This one's not easy.
Oh, this one's.
I'm okay with this. I love all these songs. Ah.
Now, this one's one of the singles that he dropped for Utopia. It's still not out, but also was on the heels of the whole controversy with Astroworld, so this never really got the play or even consideration that it would have. This one didn't really stick with me anyway.
No, it didn't.
This song dropped right after that whole fiasco with
that controversy. It was
his-
difficult to be like new Travis.
Oh yeah. They know.
Tonight we take it slow.
It's like feel the love. Trapped out with the windows up.
Yeah, you're right. It's not close.
Oh, I have so much to say about this song, but I'll just keep it for the other rounds.
There are cuts off Astroworld that I was
We can-
lukewarm on that just grew on me so like unlike any other project.
We can let Rip
Is
Screw in
so
here.
Good. I think it rivals Rodeo for Travis's best project.
That's what I'm saying.
One song on it that I don't really like.
It's grown folks music.
Now we got Way Back versus Flying High.
Fake niggas to
We get way back, James Hall with the rage over you. We get way back.
Oh.
Back when
Oh man,
That hook that he has. The
I can't get no rest.
no rest.
Ooh,
House, I
asleep with attack, yeah.
good. Way Back is my favorite off Birds in the Trap, probably. It's
Yeah.
like at least top 3.
it's an earworm.
Yeah. There's like 3 hooks on it.
I be flying high, shorty. I be flying high. I be flying high.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember that one.
Travis versus, adolescent Travis.
Adolescent Travis.
Moi. It's like one of the weirdest songs on Rodeo.
This is Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby here.
I'll take way back here.
Now we got Gray versus Carousel. So a Days Before Rodeo versus Astroworld matchup.
I already got my answer preed.
when the sun goes down.
Pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. It's like a Lion King beat,
It's a Lion King baby.
What's early on?
Outgrew.
Blue bands, get my cash from
One of the best.
Chat! Chat, you already know what I'm picking. You already know what I'm picking. It was Preed. It was Preed, bro. My goat is on there. My goat is on Carousel. You know I gotta pick that shit. Come on. Stop playing with me.
Moments in his entire career is Frank's verse on Carousel.
Yeah.
I never really appreciated it the same way because I do feel like the beginning isn't as interesting as
Yeah.
when it gets to Frank's part. But in re-listening, I was like, man, from a production standpoint, the whoa, going with the whoa, and then Frank, oh, it's crazy. It's
This
like,
is one that really refreshed my mind because when this album first came out, I wasn't listening to Carousel a bunch. I have other favorites on this record, but yeah, over time,
Carousel be hitting the playlist here and there.
is big. So it's Carousel for me.
Carousel for me too.
Gray's
Easy.
Cool,
Now we got 90210 versus Dubai Shit.
Oh, yo. Yeah. This literally isn't even a competition, but you hate to see Dubai shit go. You hate to see. Actually, no, you don't. Hey, Dubai shit actually kind of sucks. It was the good song off a shit album.
How are you even making that face right? Okay, all right, yeah, cool.
I've been jet ski in Dubai.
what happened now. My daddy happy. Mama called me up. That money coming and she
See, they have made it now. Yeah.
This is first round. We got
Yeah.
time to talk about this song.
Dubai shit.
Dubai whips.
Tat on my ribs, like I would not know what permanent
I was
is.
just gonna say it's the same cadence.
It's the same cadence.
Oh my god, wait, what? Wait. Oh my god, they're talking about Drake's song. Tat on my wrist, like I do not know what permanent is. That is not the same song. That is not the first time Drake has just straight up stole somebody's flow. Like for example, Kissing My Teeth by Drake, that shit has the same cadence as Look at Me. Wrong artist, Sauce Boss. Okay, I pull up, wrong artist, buddy. Okay, this is the Travis Scott song bracket. This is not the Don Toliver song bracket. I'm sorry.
Project with its Quavo, you
Yeah.
know, it's fine. It's listenable, but it sounds a lot like that Drake song, and it's against 90210. So
Yeah.
enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Gotti versus Astro.
Ooh, I love Gotti.
My Astroworld.
I love both these songs.
Really gonna stand
Dude,
out
this
after first
dude, I'm in my bag right now reacting to this, and I really wish I had my face cam, but I recently upgraded to a new computer that does not, it's like a $3,000 PC. I do not have a webcam. I got a webcam for free at college, and I finally busted it out after like a year of not using it for the first time, brand new. That shit did not work. It was a piece of absolute garbage. Okay? It worked for like 2 seconds and then it just crapped out on me. And even when it was working, it was running at like 12 frames per second. So, yeah, I really wish you guys could see the glee and joy on my face of like seeing every Travis Scott song on this bracket and recognizing the songs. And because I love Travis Scott. He's probably like top 3 favorite artists on my list. Like it's Frank Ocean, Travis Scott, and then maybe Young Thug. Actually, I don't want to put Young Thug in top 3. Somebody else is in that top 3. I just can't remember right now. But
Round.
It's a Pop Smoke song. It's a
It
good
is.
one.
Woo!
I kind of forgot that wasn't a Pop
Woo
Smoke.
bad baby.
I absolutely did. Upon re-listening, I was like, wait a minute, how Grant fucked up the playlist?
Where do you have Vaughn in your ranking? Dude, Vaughn is not in my ranking, gang. What the hell? Why would I put Satan in my top 10? For what purpose?
There's a Pop Smoke song.
How'd
here.
this sneak in here? Well, that does speak to Pop Smoke's presence on any song. Just makes it his own. No, like he was, yeah.
I get so sad, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
For real.
Feels like the life I need
A little distant, yeah.
Re-listening to this, I thought about
Dude, did anybody else get chills?
like, you know what I mean? Like, just the production on this is crazy. Like, I just want to smoke to hear that, whatever that little sound is.
Sometimes with Travis, like that goes overlooked. His ability to create those atmospheres, and then years go by, and you're like, wait, no one else can do this.
Yeah.
Like that's absent from my music listening is because he hasn't dropped anything.
That's what's elevated him to such a superstar level. Is a lot of people in the the mid 2010s. I feel like a lot of people thought there was this big like gap where there weren't any new superstars coming out after J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. It was kind of like those are the 3. Nobody else is next. And then you realize that whole gap was just filled by Travis Scott. Not only like elevating himself to a superstar in the way like that he became one of the biggest rappers in the world, selling out all these shows, the McDonald's.
For me, it was when Travis Scott dropped Antidote. That was like, yeah, no, this is the guy. Antidote's what put me on to Travis Scott.
Saying whatever, but I mean like just musically impacting so much for a 3-album run.
Yeah.
Nobody else could touch him,
It's Astro Thunder.
3500 versus Stargazing. This
I'm not even
is
mad at
first
that.
Actually really tough matchup in the
3500, do I remember this
Yeah,
one?
These are 2 juggernauts.
Go.
Only real niggas keep you flow.
Song's better than
Only round niggas I know.
people spend millions on production and shooting.
It's not being Stargazing though. I've listened, like, I feel like Stargazing's overplayed,
Emoji, sad faces.
but it walks.
Got me stargazing.
Sitting on a buffet like the bar, baby.
Now I think I'm gonna play Stargazing just for myself,
Right.
Because 3500's had a longer life. But inside of the bracket, thinking about Travis's discography as a whole, it would be unfair for Stargazing to beat 3500.
There are
How?
songs on Astroworld that you can kind of get what you get from Stargazing out of, and 3500.
Oh wait, actually, has there been a single Astroworld song that's lost so far? Have any of the Astroworld songs lost? I don't think so. I think every Astroworld song has moved on. So they're like, all right, buddy, we can't just let every Astroworld song win. We gotta let the little guys get through.
Very singular. Like,
You're right.
There's no other song like 30.
I'm okay with them drawing the line at Stargazing. If Stargazing's like the one Astroworld song that they have to sacrifice to let the other album songs come through, then I'm okay with that.
3500.
No, you make a good point that I have to agree with. And not because I work with you, but because you
Right.
made such a good point that as a man of logic, I have to agree with you.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. You don't have to explain it that much though.
No problem. Doing it for the viewer.
Don't play versus pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone.
Wins. Real.
No, I need my dollars. No, a nigga
I play with these nicks.
Great one. Don't play as
I play with these nicks.
Listening to it, it has that
I love how he says these niggas at the end. He's like, these niggas.
spooky carnival vibe that a lot of early Travis does with this harpsichord thing going on in the beat. But Pick up the phone. Just pick up the phone.
Well, okay, actually, you know what? I just remembered something. Okay, we're just listening to a small clip. The 1975, that's the hook on this song is the 1975, which is so funny to me. But there's also a Big Sean feature on the end that I do not ever want to hear again, which is the most Big Sean features. And I'm sorry. I know,
Dude,
like,
in case you don't know, chat, HiveMind absolutely hates Big Sean. It's actually insane. They have the biggest hate boner for Big Sean. It's crazy.
if you've never seen us before, we live in Detroit, and we should like Big Sean, I guess, for hometown pride or whatever, but I just can't stand the way he raps. I don't like it.
I don't root for the Lions either, so come and get me.
The fact that there's a Days Before Rodeo song that just has a 1975 hook is incredible to me. And the hook is just money. Got enough money to spend.
I'm just picturing Travis opening up a pit at a 1975 concert.
Pick up the phone, baby.
I need a home, baby.
I mean, probably the peak
It's lit.
for a song off Birds in the Trap, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's kind of weird because this song is also a Young Thug
dying.
song and a Travis Scott song, and they both put it on their albums, and so I feel like it gets kind of.
And the Migos was on this shit.
Wouldn't
Pick up the
consider it a
phone.
true Birds in the Trap song.
Fair.
I don't know. I don't think people really love this song the way that I do. I listen to this one all the time.
I don't know what he's talking
It's
about.
one
This
of the
song is
most
like
fun Young
a
Thug
summertime banger.
bangers,
I
but
agree.
I don't think people respect it as like one of Travis's better songs.
That's the echelon I consider it in, is one of Travis's best songs.
Versus Coordinate.
Coordinate. Good word.
Coordinate.
Bitch.
The party never ends. I mean,
In the motel in with my Zans, yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I can't believe people don't talk about this song more.
I mean, upon
Dude,
first
we
listen,
love No
steam
Bystanders.
coming out of my ears.
Pretty sure it's a 3-6 sample, and then you've got Juice WRLD, then you got Sheck West.
Yeah.
At the heat of like
Yeah.
the Mamba thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it is such a crazy song.
It's a fucking vibe.
Dangerous concoction of energy.
Yeah.
Make that money back if
I had to. With my rockstar skinnies, yeah.
But it feels just like a good album cut.
I do not want this one to go out first round. I'm gonna pick No Bystanders,
Yeah.
but I forgot how like nocturnal that hook sounds. So many of the Birds in the Trap songs just take a few listens,
Yeah.
and then they feel like essential Travis. Like this
Yeah.
feels like an essential Travis hook, but it's nowhere near the impact that some of the big hits had. All right, the Scots versus Pornography.
that hype outside. Right from the house. Took it straight from outside.
I can't help.
I want it to be said right now. If Riley and Graydon were black, the first things out of their mouth after listening to that snippet would be, "Nigga, the cops outside. Look at the house," but they just can't say it.
Help but imagine the two of them in a submarine.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a submarine signal.
They're looking through the little periscope. I see the party.
I see the hype outside. Bing.
Pornography surrounding me.
I mean, it's pornography for me.
Me too.
That was literally a Kanye song. Genuinely. You know Travis Scott, when he was coming up, he slept on Kanye's sofa? Fun fact.
Amazing intro to Rodeo.
It sets the stage and some. It'd been a long time since I listened to Rodeo, and upon revisiting for this, Pornography is like this epic title sequence for the album.
Yeah, the Scots is kind of like a phony baloney sort of. Oh, it went number one, but it's because you like bundled it with some socks or something.
Yeah, it does feel a little fabricated.
Amen.
I'm not mad at it.
Amen.
You need to say grace for your
Say thanks, yeah.
Amen. Amen.
So it's kind of like the amen play that he's
Right.
doing on this one. This is like a really clean song though.
Yeah.
When did this come out? Do you know when this came out?
Before Green and
You'll see
Purple?
off SoundCloud, I think.
Let me look it up. Came out in 2017.
He dropped a couple on SoundCloud at this
Or no,
time,
this
I
this
think.
came out before Biebs in the Trap, I believe.
Just to, I don't know, stir up madness.
Don't like what I saw. This life without you.
That song makes me want to take barbiturates.
This song, yeah. Dude, that's so accurate.
Funhouse.
That's so accurate.
Liquid on you or something. It is. Woo!
This song makes you wish you were on some
Listening
Quaaludes.
to Birds in the Trap, this one grew on me a ton. I mean, from an atmosphere, songwriting standpoint, I think it's like brilliant. Again, how he's able to capture the mood, but I also was like, you gotta love this song.
Yeah.
Like this is in your cue
Absolutely.
zone.
This is like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
having like 6 more drinks just to go to bed, you know, and just kind of.
6 more drinks to go to bed.
Everyone can relate to that. Everyone everyone can relate to having 6 more drinks just to go.
Oh my
You got so
god.
much speed, you gotta slow down.
Right. First take.
I haven't heard Quaalude in
Stephen A.
years.
Butterfly
I'm sure
Effect
many
versus
haven't.
Oh My Dis Side. Oh, Butterfly Effect is on Astroworld. I always think it's on Birds in the Trap. I get it mixed up.
And it's a movie
Dude,
star.
dude. Butterfly Effect came out like 2 years before Astroworld. Butterfly Effect came out in like 2016. When I was listening to Astroworld for the first time in the summer of 2018, yes, it was the summer of 2018, I was like, bro, why the fuck is Butterfly Effect on this album? I was so confused.
For this life I cannot
Change in the hills, deep up in the
It
main.
just felt like
M&M's, sweet like candy
It
cane.
was just like the formula.
Drop the
that you guys were
top,
playing with.
pop it, let it bang.
And Goosebumps and a bunch of stuff just kind of felt like similar to each other.
he's in the hills, he's ducking off in a cool car,
Yeah.
he's off that Molly, and he's going to an undisclosed location.
Right.
It's kind of the formula he was playing with for a while.
I've been up for a long time.
All day, I've been sipping pills, so sir.
I think this is
Okay, I need to stop singing these songs.
loss.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, Oh My Dis Side, it's so good.
Yeah,
Oh my.
yeah, this is, yeah,
Him.
He is him.
yes.
Timothy Chalamet.
All right, we're on to the second side. Antidote versus A-Team
A-Team.
by Ed Sheeran. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Yeah, shout out to Ed Sheeran.
Nope.
Shout out to Ed Sheeran.
Nope.
Big shout out to Big Ed.
Rescinding that one.
Don't you let up that
Antidote, yeah.
popping pills is all we
Kind
Oh
of
my
a
god.
real huge Travis Scott hit. Like you had songs like Mamacita and you had like
Bro, I'm glad it wasn't just me. This song went viral.
Captivated an audience that wasn't quite in tune yet.
Yeah.
And this hit like frat houses and dark nightclubs. It went everywhere. You could play this at a football stadium and people are going crazy.
18. 18.
You hear the trumpet chat.
little trumpet beat though.
It's like almost sidechained maybe. It like really rocks your brain around.
If it were going up against something else, I would root for it. It's just Antidote's too big.
Yep.
You gotta go with Goliath here.
It'd be
Yeah.
illegal to let Antidote lose in the first round.
Yeah.
It would burn my house down.
Wonderful
The,
versus
I,
Wake Up.
hey man, hammers. That's all I'm saying. 18's great, but like, come on, be real.
My, what a wonderful time. Been a minute since I pulled up outside.
See, not one of my favorites on Birds in the Trap, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, strong melody, and I do like, I know that's not like a live drum, that like snare, but anytime he has like a kit sound that is somewhat live feeling to it, I think he can supply like a different atmosphere that is kind of outside of his regular comfort zone that
Yeah.
I do enjoy.
I wanna wake up.
I want you spread out in the sheets.
Pussy so good.
Good.
Pussy so
Sweet. They know.
I mean, this,
They get
this is
it.
an electric combination here. Imagine
Dude, you cannot let Wake Up loose.
do a night out on the town.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be there.
Get out of the way. It's Wake Up for me.
Next we got Rah Rah versus What to Do.
Rah rah.
Oh my god, I haven't heard this song in
Fan
years.
favorite.
I love this one.
Do still fucked up. Yeah.
Boys Project. I mean,
I love Jack Boys.
like-
Jack Boys is the most slept on Travis Scott project ever, man. Nobody gives a fuck about this album, and I don't know why. It's so good. It's so good. There's like a cool you got Out West, you got what to Do, you got Gang Gang, you got Gotti. Like, yo, this shit was fire. This shit was fire, gang.
the Pop Smoke song, and there's the Don Toliver song.
Yeah.
This is a really cool melody. I like this song, but it doesn't I don't go to it very often.
This one's in that late night kind of cue hole for me as well.
Well, you love Don.
I
and
do.
He's right up your alley.
Yeah.
And this is definitely, it's your zone.
I'm going What to Do here.
I'm gonna go Rah Rah.
Woke up on 17.
Upset. I know you guys are saying that.
Wait, Rara won?
I'm not.
Now we got
No.
Skeletons versus Impossible.
Have you heard of that parasite that'll infect a snail?
Oh,
It
shit.
goes, like in its eye.
Okay, this one's hard for me, chat. This one's hard for me.
Tame Impala produced.
Yeah,
Damn.
this is kind of what I was touching on.
Oh my god, Tame Impala produced that? That explains so much. Oh my god. I didn't know that.
With like the live sounding production.
Holy
and how
shit.
He's able to do both. Like it's so sweet when he has this band atmosphere.
That's literally a Tame Impala song.
It's like atmosphere and stuff he's playing with really did run parallel to what Tame Impala was doing. Like it only made sense that they would have mutual respect for each other and then make stuff together. And I hope to see them work together more. Like this is such a cool song.
Yeah.
Jealous.
One of the weirder ones on Rodeo. I mean, it's like you can't find a song that sounds like this.
I don't think that was a good snippet of Impossible.
This is like a great cruising around song though. Like
Yeah.
someone
They shoulda
throws
used
this
the
on in the
chorus.
car.
Yeah, it's got that Memphis influence.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer Skeletons.
I do, just like out of respect for song making,
Mm-hmm.
but Impossible's a really, really good song. I go Skeletons though.
The least disagreeing we've ever done.
Yeah, it is kind of strange how we found an artist that we just agree on for the most part.
Well, I think
That's
I
good.
have a theory going into this, which is
Love that for
Travis
them.
Scott's like baseline of quality is pretty high. Like I don't think there's a lot of songs that are gonna be like, this is just downright not good. He's been
Right.
good for a really long time. But I also think the fan consensus of the best Travis Scott songs is the most accurate of any of the brackets we've done so far.
Yeah, I would agree, and I don't really know why though.
Yeah, I don't know why either, but I think generally the best Travis Scott songs everybody kind of knows what they are.
So let's just wrap it up.
I can tell.
Ooh.
If I had you, trust me, you'll be mad too.
Oh man.
It's probably my
The perfect song to end an album.
Interesting. It's kind of like his Bound to moment. You
Yeah.
know? It's kind of like I'm gonna do this album that all sounds like this, and then I'm gonna prove to you that I can still rap.
Yeah.
You know. And I'm also gonna be very like introspective. I'm gonna say a lot of stuff that talking about my real life. You know. Travis Scott can be very like hidden behind a layer of smog. It's like vague lyricism. And then when you get stuff that's really about his life, it almost feels like should I even have this? Like it's
Right.
almost like it's very revealing. Even though this song
Yeah.
doesn't say that much.
Coffee Bean is very intimate.
Learning about what Travis Scott actually feels.
Yeah,
you know?
rarely that vulnerable, but when you do get those moments, it feels super impactful. And I just love the palette here.
Yeah, the production is awesome.
It's so cool.
I can tell, baby.
I can tell.
I can tell, baby.
Really juxtaposed here on songs. You have like unforced enthusiasm versus that little introspection, kind of laid back Travis.
I Can Tell could easily have been a Trippie Redd song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God, yeah. I hear it.
Yeah. I Can Tell is awesome. I love that song, but I'm going Coffee Bean.
Yeah.
Our Astro
Yeah.
World bias is heavy.
Oh yeah, it's bad. I only
Bro, they know there's no bias. They know ball. That's what it is. Okay? We all know. We pull it to the tier list. We all know that Astroworld is one of, if not Travis Scott's best album. Like, come on.
He's lost.
Literally Butterfly Effect. That's it.
Yeah.
Now we got Saint Laurent Mask versus Biebs in the Trap.
Biebs in the
What
Trap.
a weird matchup.
Yeah.
Ain't giving out no freebies. Swipe with a digital CC. Come get out my TP.
Damn, I don't remember this
In
song.
the background is hypnotic.
Yeah, I just never listened to Huncho Jack. It's not my thing.
Oh, this one's from, yeah, that's exactly why. I listened to Honcho Jack once and I was like, man, this ain't it.
Just upon revisiting.
And it's like, that's a nice matchup. That's like a nice, like how you go in the studio with Travis Scott and Quavo and you come out with some ass, like how?
That album, like as I've reheard them, years later, I've started to really, I guess, appreciate what they went for more than I did when it first dropped.
Put an 8 in a leader.
So some giants in make it sweeter. Put the white hoes with salty like the Adidas.
Kills Travis on this
Bro,
song. Sorry, but it's
Nav went crazy.
Well together.
It's not that this song itself is incredible, but Nav's performance is just great. It's like
He went nuts.
Nav hook, but it's just on a Travis Scott song.
I think Saint Laurent Mask is a solid track, but I will take the Nav feature over Quavo.
Yeah. Next we got Can't Say versus Green and Purple.
Better not forget a little bit about the alcohol. Shawty's like me. Wait, how's it go?
Night before I tie the big knot, before I get the old ball and chain. Me and the boys are listening to this.
This could not be more in your exact cue zone. Like,
Dude, Asher will put me on to Don Toliver. I think Asher will put the world on to Don Toliver. This is what got niggas looking at Don Toliver, quite frankly. Okay, this whole album, every track Don Toliver was on this album, he went crazy. Niggas thought he was an industry plant. No, he was just good. He was just good and nobody knew about him.
say is like your version of a Travis Scott song. Like you wished for one, it would
Now he's banging Cali Euclid. He's up.
be this one.
Yeah, I will admit that when Astroworld came out, I was still kind of on the fence. I wouldn't like identify as a Travis Scott fan. Then I heard this song.
Cardi feature.
This was, bro, when I tell you this was such a fucking vibe playing Splatoon 1 on the Wii U, listening to this shit. Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all don't know about this. Y'all don't know about that green and purple, man. Y'all don't know what it's about. Actually, was I playing on the Wii U? I was definitely playing Splatoon.
Got sidetracked. This might be the worst on the list for me because it really does feel like it's like out of key.
Yeah.
The vocals are like off on this song. It's cool to hear Cardi like in the Cash Cardi zone, do like the lower voice, and like an old Cardi verse type thing. But I'll just listen to old Cardi.
Yeah, same. And can't say I'm going to say a lot more about it as this goes on, but that's upper echelon.
Okay, little hurtful, but I'm not mad at it.
The ends.
Ooh, Jake Gyllenhaal's movie.
Creepy little.
I don't remember the ends.
God, what an awful dude.
Yeah.
Order more models. Order more hours.
I love that hook.
Top 3 or 4 on Rodeo for me.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah, this one's definitely still in the playlist, Nightcrawler.
You know.
To them, I'm a big dick, a check and some laughter. I guess it's all survival, but please be careful.
I hate to see this one.
Oh, I
go
remember
first
this song.
round. I think I would have to take Nightcrawler. I will say I like Travis
Nightcrawler's
much
a
more
bop.
than I do Andre.
Same, yeah.
Like Andre doesn't do it for me on that song, which is weird because I've never not liked an Andre feature.
Yeah, I have to.
Andre is always a
It's
great
moment
feature.
when Andre's on a song and this doesn't feel like a moment. It feels pedestrian in a way.
And when comparing it to like Andre's
I see what he means.
2 appearances on Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying, the Kid Cudi album, which could be considered somewhat similar. They're both atmospheric. Obviously, Travis hugely influenced by Kid Cudi, but he fits on those songs in such a unique, momentous way where you're like, oh my God, those songs are crazy. And this one feels very like just kind of plain. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Nightcrawler.
Same. Great movie too.
Now we've got Sicko Mode versus Piss on Your Grave.
Sicko Mode and Mo Bamba.
Sicko Mode, Travis Scott and Drake. Piss on Your Grave, Travis Scott and Ye.
I did have a Zen 13.
That was still out there, have me out like a light.
One of the best beat switches in all of history.
It's like the first.
It's up there with
I
Nights.
know it happened before,
Yeah,
but like
I mean, yeah.
the time starts there. Every other beat switch it's a pre or post Sicko Mode world that we look at.
Used to jerk it with my mans.
I kind of want to do a beat switch bracket.
Yeah.
32 song maybe, beat switch bracket. If anybody has any beats.
Back in high school, I had the meat in my pants.
Sicko Mode, a la Nights by Frank Ocean, a la many of the Baby Keem songs. Comment them below. Let's see if we can get that cooking. I think that would be fun.
Piss in your grave, piss in your grave. This one here for the executives. Fuck you and all of you.
The first time we
I don't even remember that
we
song.
haven't heard Travis Scott's voice
Yeah.
in either of the things. You just heard a Drake clip and a Kanye clip. When Piss on Your Grave came out, it definitely was a huge surprise. You kind of got like the Yeezus production.
Sauce Boss knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I respected that it was so in your face, like this is different.
Yeah.
But going back to it, it might be second worst on Rodeo. Like, I don't want to listen to this song.
It's not a great song. It feels like unkempt or like not well manicured. It feels like madness.
It just feels very much like Ye going
Feels
into
nappy.
Travis and being like, no, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
They think we should do this.
Right.
It's like, you're very influenced by me. Let's take all of the things that I've influenced you by making and not implement any of that and just let me talk my shit over
Yeah.
this blues song.
Yeah.
You know?
Real.
Walks.
Now we got Upper Echelon versus Watch.
Pull out the ride. We so high, upper echelon.
It's the two.
Oh, wow.
For me.
Yeah, the 2 Chainz verse is awesome. It also feels to me like the
This is a
time
throwback.
I was listening to a lot of Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Look at your rolling.
Look at my rollie. That's a small face. This a big face. Yeah.
I can tell Larry David.
Bro, it's not even close.
That's in this one. The
Bro,
Kanye line.
Kanye went crazy on this song.
Upper Echelon. I know that this
Kanye was hilarious on this
but
song.
Upper Echelon's just so dated.
Yeah, it's so dated, but for me, it's like strictly nostalgic. You're never gonna get a song like that from Travis again.
Yeah.
And I really love the 2 Chainz verse on it.
Yeah.
And so it just is like, it's like a relic.
Grant.
She can see my room, fuck her in the hallway.
Yeah, Grant knows ball.
No way. When Uzi was doing that voice, just when they're getting like real up there with it, the nasally Uzi, that was such a funny era, you know?
Still not mad.
I love old
Now
Uzi.
we got Pray for Love versus Lights Lovesick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said,
Chat, there's no way I was the only one who got
Not a
chills.
statement.
There's no way I was the only one who got chills. Oh my god.
Play. It's just so funny. He's like low key on some Hamilton shit. You know what I mean? On some like Lin-Manuel Miranda shit. You know?
I still have never
Real theatrical.
listened or watched Hamilton.
The Weeknd is kind of on some Lin-Manuel Miranda shit with this one.
you know, when you say shit like that, I don't get it.
Right. Whatever.
Okay.
Now you
Bizarre.
Oldest.
I don't think I've ever heard that song in my life.
thing.
Lovesick?
Not do it for me, I guess
Lights?
kind of showed what he could do.
Sure.
Gravelly
Wait.
voice, old.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What? What is this song? I've never heard this song in my life. I've genuinely never heard that song in my life. And now I gotta listen to it. I'm gonna just give it a like and I'll come back to it eventually. Wow, interesting. I feel like in these brackets there's always like one album that I've just never heard of. And that's it right there.
Travis Scott, definitely super influenced by Rocky,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Pray for Love is like is a moment.
And Lights was too to his fans.
Sure.
But like that's like a lot of people's first time ever hearing Travis Scott, but it's just not.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like one of his first songs ever. But that explains why I've never heard it.
All right, now we got Out West versus Mamacita. This is kind of a tough.
Dude, this is tough.
Feels like a thug.
Chat, this is literally my theme song.
It's a Don song, a pop song.
Out West is literally my theme song.
Flute too. Thugs control the melody. Like it is. Yeah, it does not feel like a Travis song.
Song goes crazy. Mamacita, Sita,
I think this is the first
Sita.
Travis Scott song I ever heard.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Mamacita, and it has a cool. sample
Mamacita is a
and it
good
has
start
a
to
quintessential
Travis.
Travis vibe, but I'm listening to Out West like way more.
You know what? Yeah, that's fine with me. It's weird because it doesn't feel like a Travis Scott song, but if we're just going song for song, I'd rather
Yeah.
listen to Out West. But Mamacita, it is cool that it's got the Bobby Bland sample. If you want to see, as we talk about how that's sampled in Pusha T song, a 50 Cent song, and this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mamacita got more going for it than Out West, but Out West is like an absolute bop.
That's
an
a big.
upset,
That's an
yeah.
upset. That's a big upset. Guidance versus
Yeah.
Yosemite.
Nav.
More like.
some guidance.
Oh my god, chat. I don't think you guys got the reference there.
Yosemite.
Nav.
More like.
So in Yosemite, when it originally came out, like for some reason Nav's part of the song was all fucked up. Like it sounded like he recorded his shit like underwater or something, or like 200 feet away from his microphone. So that's why he's doing he backed up on him. That was funny.
You need some guidance. You stay wildin'. I'ma guide you.
What a weird one.
Dude, I'm so sad Guidance has to lose here.
Like, let's do my little dance.
I wish there was a loser bracket.
House rhythm, but it's cool. I mean, he can compose himself on pretty much anything.
No,
And
he
it is-
pulled it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands on my knee, dollars big hits. Hop off a jet. Let's do the mud. I get a check.
Yeah, the story of when Yosemite came out. And
I
Nav
feel like I'm
was just
chosen.
It's funny because Nav has the tiniest little verse on it too. It's like 4 bars.
The plane I without a legend.
He's like barely on it. It's basically a Gunna and Nav song, but it has the atmosphere kind of the same way. Like, okay, so on the Jack Boys songs, it's like the Young Thug production and song, Don Toliver production and song, Pop Smoke production and song. This is more like when Kanye is barely present on one of his own songs, but it feels like a Kanye song.
Yeah.
This feels like a Travis Scott song to me.
Yeah, and this is probably my least favorite on Astroworld.
Really?
To be honest, yeah.
Yosemite?
This is like top 5 for me, I think.
But going up against Guidance, that song means very little to me. Yosemite's not even close to one of my favorites on Astroworld, but I will pick it in this.
I just think Guidance is a great
Backyard
song.
versus Highest in the Room.
Bag always chillin'. Bag always drinking, smoking on me.
Oh, I think this is Berlizzi's intro.
Bag for this one. He was like, I don't even know. This is like a kickback song. It's a really well written hook, but it just doesn't feel like one Travis would come up with at all.
No, it is strange.
Dude, you can throw Backyard at the beginning of anything, bro. Backyard's like the perfect intro song, honestly.
Wonder what ideas.
I'm the highest in the room.
This song has grown on me so much.
Yeah.
When it first came out, I like the video is amazing. It went #1 and everybody's really hyped on it. And then I feel like people kind of like turned sour on it because of its success. They're
Sure.
kind of like, this isn't as good as his other, like whatever. People started to just have like a weird idea about this song. And I kind of fell into that. And then as I came back to it, I was like, this song's incredible.
Yeah, it's really good. It was so hyped so quick that I refused to tune in.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, no.
I loved it. I was a huge
It's
highest
just
in the room
aged
fan
so
when it
well.
came out.
Yeah, and Backyard it is cool, and the other samples.
But that was
video
me being
on
like a
the
new
Unlimited
Travis
channel,
fan.
We found out that the chip crunching at the beginning of that was
Yeah.
sampled in a Trippie Redd and Juice WRLD song.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool little fact about it.
Oh.
But it doesn't go anywhere near highest in the room.
Nope.
Now we got Apple Pie versus Through the Late Night.
I'm
Ooh.
hungry.
I don't want your apple pie, mama. Yeah, I ain't trying to die.
Nigga blocking me.
Rock and roll guitar riff going on in there.
One of my favorites on Rodeo. I love the sentiment of this song.
Yeah.
It's really interesting because on a lot of Travis Scott songs, I feel like I don't really get like a focused message from it. But this one's really cool of like, I don't want anything given to me. I've got to make my own. You
Yeah.
know, like I don't want, it's kind of an anti-nepotism song in a certain way.
Is that Mike Dean shredding?
I mean, probably.
Nah, I'm a Nepo
Or
baby
one of
till
his
I
little
die
bands,
for
you know,
sure.
One of his little guitar goofs he brings in, somebody to shred.
Sleep through day, then we play.
All through the late night.
Sleep through day, then we play.
All through the night.
Yeah, this one heavily plays into the day and night thing.
What I like about this one, like compared to like the Scotts or other collabs, this feels like the
Meh,
moment that
meh,
Travis
meh.
was working for, because he is so influenced by him. It's in his name or
Yeah.
whatever. And this feels like he was like prepared and ready, and he wanted to make this song. I don't know. It feels natural and it feels organic and it feels really good.
Yeah, I can see how he basically took a really famous Kid Cudi song and then recontextualized it with his big, like,
Yeah.
cinematic and atmospheric thing that makes it like this big hit. And I like that about it.
Me
but at
too.
the same time, I like prefer Baptized in Fire, the Kid Cudi song featuring Travis. It feels a little bit more like a new song. This to me feels like a rehashing, but it is cool.
Yeah.
I much prefer Apple Pie.
We're gonna disagree.
Okay.
Grant?
I'm gonna take Through the Late Night.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Ooh, finally happy.
Apple Pie's like top 10 for me. Last one in the first round, we've got 5% Tint versus Drugs You Should Try.
Ooh.
I think I'm going against Astro World here.
Yeah.
Creeping
Through
through
the window.
before you come outside.
I need the info.
See, this, I will say, Travis has a tendency to come up with an idea and a mood and not really like fully go all the way into making it a song.
Yeah, no, production carries for me on this song.
Yeah.
It has all these interesting dynamics, and then the vocal melody just feels a little absent.
I fuck with 5%
I
tint.
love the vocal melody and the hook and stuff. It's just
But
the
Drugs
verses
You
don't
Should
do
Try
it
It
for me.
is
It just
like-
feels like once you hear the first little part, you've heard the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I like it as a little vignette, but as a whole song, it's just whatever to me on Astroworld.
That's actually facts.
And this is one of the most beloved Travis Scott songs ever by
Try if it feels right.
See why.
Yeah, there's some sort of magic.
This feels nice.
Drugs, you should try it.
Yep. First round is done.
Easy.
No more clips of songs. We're just gonna play it out from.
All right, let's wrap this up,
Let
chat.
us know which song you're rooting for in the chat right now.
Travis Scott fan.
What song am I rooting for? What song do I want to win? I don't have a song that I really like to win. I'm kind of just enjoying the tier list, or not the tier list, the bracket.
That's a big T.
Second round. Goosebumps versus Houston Fornication. This one's
Goosebumps.
tough.
I think we've both grown to appreciate Houston Fornication more than ever now. Mm-hmm. But Goosebumps still feels like that immovable object.
Yeah, Goosebumps means more for his career, but I'd rather listen to Houston Fornication right now.
Really?
And I'm just gonna go with what I like. And so in the current moment, I'm gonna go Houston Fornication.
I kind
Oh,
of have to agree with you, but it's gonna ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, I don't know. There are better big hits.
nah, man, nah. Come on, man.
Yeah, same.
All right, Stop Trying to Be God versus Sky.
Okay. That was genuinely Astroworld bias right there. Genuinely, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm pretty sure Goosebumps is like a top 3 song on Beebs on the Traps. Like what? Are you serious?
Lord Almighty for me. Stevie fucking Wonder. You cannot.
Or Birds Sing McKnight is the name of the album. Beebs on the Trap. I want to see that in like semifinals at the very least. I need to see that song move forward, but I think it has a tough seat. So I don't know.
Can't say it enough. That MF is featured on the song and is just playing a harmonica.
Maria, I'm Drunk versus R.I.P. Screw. You're gonna hate me.
Ugh.
Biebs' verse has stuck with me. I think Maria, I'm Drunk is just so infectious, so catchy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it leaving the bracket in the second round.
Yeah.
Both top 5 Travis Scott songs.
I go Maria, I'm Drunk here.
R.I.P. Screw is like possibly number 1. I'm gonna go R.I.P. Screw.
Okay.
I'm taking Maria, I'm drunk.
That was gonna happen. I know that Maria, I'm Drunk is like a Travis Scott favorite. It's like definitely talked about as the best Travis Scott song of all time. And R.I.P. Screw is not.
Okay, I don't know why it's in that conversation, but okay.
We'll know how I feel about R.I.P. Screw. Next, we got Way Back versus Carousel.
Carousel. Boot that shit up. Bro, if you yo, I might get hateful in the comments if they don't put Carousel here, man. Oh, I muted it.
Wanted to make sure people know how I feel about R.I.P. Screw. Next, we got Way Back versus Carousel. I'm going Way Back on this one.
No.
Hook like I can get no rest.
Stop. No, they're agreeing.
Carousel here. Carousel is like a smoother, more
okay.
enjoyable, like repeatable listen for me.
Before you get to Frank Ocean's part, I don't really like Carousel.
Grant,
That's what-
save us from this man.
If you're right, I'm gonna take Way Back.
No,
We
Grant.
got 90210 versus Astro Thunder.
We just gotta move on. It's
You
90210.
have an opinion. But
I do.
It's 90210. Please.
Listen to Astro Thunder.
that's
Really?
insane. I'm sorry. That's just.
That's actually absurd.
It's me. That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
My thoughts.
Right.
My emotions.
Right.
My feelings. And they matter. That's when I was played out at this point for me.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean it.
It's 90210 for me.
I'm taking 90210.
Thank
I'm not
you.
upset about that. I need my piece to be out there.
Okay.
I do appreciate Astro Thunder more.
Now
Yeah,
got
we get it.
3500 versus Pick Up the Phone.
Pick up the
I know what you're
phone.
about to do. You're gonna
Pick up the phone walks.
to.
That's easy.
This one's very close for me.
How?
Honestly, I probably like them exactly equally.
Impossible.
Exactly.
Everyone is a favorite.
Why am I fighting Riley right now? Like why are me and Riley well, I guess we weren't fighting on what was it? We're not fighting on 90210, but like, oh my gosh.
going to?
Yeah, this one's very close for me. Honestly,
It's not
I probably
close
like
for
them
me.
Exactly equally.
Impossible.
Exactly.
Everyone is a favorite child, Riley.
I'm gonna go 3500.
We
Wow.
finally started to disagree a little bit into the second round.
Yeah.
Grant, what are you picking?
I'm taking
Pick up-
3500.
No, Grant!
Next round.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Dude, I thought we were cool.
No bias.
Beauty in its roughness, but I don't know. I would have picked pink and white here. That's crazy to me.
Behind the camera, he is our tiebreaker when we disagree.
Damn.
Straight
Fuck
drop.
that guy behind the camera. I thought we were cool.
No bias.
No
A
bystanders.
lot of physical pain. It seems like your face is really.
No bystanders.
Porn, boss.
No.
It's pretty easily here. Grant, what are you going with?
I'm taking no bystander.
Yes, thank you, Grant. Oh my God.
We like agree on a lot.
What are these niggas talking about, man?
First take versus Oh My Diss Side.
Oh, my diss side for me.
Here's my first hot take. I'll
Okay.
go my first take on this one. The slow, nocturnal, interesting. It just feels like it's hitting a pocket you don't get from another Travis song. Oh My Diss Side.
Dude, honestly, having a two-parter song is actually like a cheat code. Genuinely.
Is like, that one's a little played out for me. I like it a lot, but I'd rather listen to First Take today.
Oh, my diss side's like a top 5 for me.
I'm taking on my decide.
All right. Me and Grant are
Thank
no
you.
longer twizzed up, and we actually disagree politically on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a Marxist, so I was surprised to hear that you agreed with him in the first place.
He a Marxist, I'm a marksman.
That is not what a gun sounds like.
Yeah, I like guns, though. The Second Amendment thing.
Sure.
Ow. Other side of the bracket, we got Antidote versus Wake Up. I'm
Antidote.
Laid out on the sheets.
I love Wake Up.
Good.
This is so good.
So sweet. As much as I love Abel saying all of that, it's Antidote for me.
Yeah, Antidote's one of those monster hits that can't get played out for me.
And now
Dude,
we got
honestly, I forgot
Skeletons.
the weekend's name was Abel for a second. I was like, who the fuck is Abel?
Skeletons.
Skeletons.
Yeah, Skeletons for me.
Yeah,
All the production,
yeah.
smooth, love it.
Come on.
Did you know Tame Impala is just one guy? It's Kevin Parker. He's from Australia. And although many of his songs, in fact, most, have almost like a full band sound, they'll have drums, bass, and guitar, and sometimes synths and all this other crazy stuff. It just,
I never thought Tame Impala was a band. I always thought it was one guy. I thought the guy was. I don't know. I don't even know. I guess I thought the guy's name was Tame Impala. I was like, who names their son Tame? Anyways.
Thanks for telling me.
it's a fun tidbit I like to kind of whip out at parties.
Tidbit, yeah.
There's other things I whip out at parties too, but it's not as fun.
Right.
It is a tidbit though.
Yeah. Coffee Bean versus Beebs
He's talking about his penis, chat.
in the Trap.
God, the Nav versus
Beebs
So
in the
Good
Trap.
Bean it's special to me.
Easy.
I mean, it's Coffee Bean here.
No, what? I hate these niggas. Let me talk to you guys about fucking Graydon and Riley, right? These guys, they have a specific sound profile that they are biased towards and privy to. It's the songs with like that experimental, almost shoegaze type of sound to it, where it's like really like, you know, it's ethereal. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like, you know, like the wavy shit. They don't care about like the fucking catchy earworm. You know, I might have a bias too. I love the catchy earworm songs. Those are my favorite. So to see Beebs in the Trap, and Beebs in the Trap isn't even like that kind of song. It's just good. It's just good. It's catchy. It's good. Oh my gosh, no. We're losing warriors. In this fight. Holy shit.
Nightcrawler.
That's off to my Jake Gyllenhaal fans, but Can't Say is an unbeatable track for me. And until you disagree with that, I'm gonna keep voting for it.
I feel like Can't Say is like After Dark in
I-
the bracket.
Yeah.
I'm letting Nightcrawler beat Can't Say here. I love Can't Say, but I'm letting Nightcrawler win here.
You know what I mean? It's like a very similar vibe where it's like there's just this kind of like explosive R&B thing that like when it hits you, you're just in a different realm with it where you can't like see anything being better than this song. It's very close for me. Let me think. Smoking hella weed, I'm on an alcohol. The way she sucked me off.
Sure, you lick me clean the way she sucked me off.
Did he say suck me off in that song? Who says that?
And he says it, and it sounds cool.
The way she sucked me off. That's hilarious. I never really thought about that.
He hit that shit.
Chief Keef, Sway Lee. Such a
Yes.
big movie of a song where I Can't Say is like a perfect little moment.
All the more bottles.
Go ahead and decide.
All the more models. Yeah. Dude, he's
Saying
devastated.
Before, when the ties didn't go my way, I'm pissed now.
See, this is what happens in these brackets. Neither of our favorite songs win.
Yeah.
Because if I was doing this bracket, R.I.P. Screw would be in the final, and Can't Say would be in the final if you were doing your own.
Yeah.
But instead, they're both out now.
It's Grant's world, and we're all just living.
Sicko Mode versus Watch.
Can we agree?
Sicko Mode?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do Sicko Mode. I think Sicko Mode's overplayed,
I will
but
say,
I think
almost wanted to pick Watch just solely for the Larry David Seinfeld Minefield line. Pray for Love versus Out West.
I mean, a weekend song versus
Out West.
a thug song.
Pray for Love is much better than Out West.
okay.
It's more entertaining, but Out West, I think, to me, is like
That's a bop.
Catchy. Yeah, but Out West, like, you get the Out West feel on a song like Liger, Thug and Carnage, you
Yeah.
know?
What?
There's like a lot of stuff from that era where you get that kind of like bouncy young thug thing.
Yeah, Pray for Love is better. I'll agree with you.
Okay.
Versus Highest in the Room.
I feel like we're gonna
Yosemite.
You want to go Highest in the Room on it?
I do.
Really?
Close for me, actually.
The Gunnaverse just doesn't do anything for me, and I don't care if that upsets people. I gotta say it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Gunna kind of floats on it, but I think
Eyes
these
on
songs
my
are
neck,
similar.
bounce
You know,
me
they have
gets.
that little guitar thing. It's just Yosemite feels like somewhere in a forest.
That shit is
It
so
goes little
wavy.
Sounds that make it feel very like atmospheric, like whoa, like you're in a different place than a normal Travis Scott song. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Yosemite. I'm just gonna give it to Grant.
I'm taking Yosemite as well.
Thank you.
Yosemite Sam. Wasn't he that crazy guy with the guns?
Yep.
Yeah, those tight little pants.
Last one in this round: Through the Late Night versus Drugs You Should Try It.
I gotta go Drugs You Should Try.
Yeah.
Through the Late Night's great, and I do like that organic feel, and it, I don't know, it makes me happy to hear Travis on that song. It feels like a real career definer, like a marker in his career.
Yeah.
But Drugs You Should Try It is like more hip.
Try if it feels right.
Too.
I will say,
Yeah, oh yeah.
songs have on the newer
Drugs You
ones
Should Try It is definitely
an
on my
implementation
playlist.
of personality
Yeah.
that you did seem to kind of lose as he became more of a phenomenon and a culture. Drugs You Should Try It feels like you're sitting sitting much closer to Travis in the room than in his career now. You're sitting pretty far from him. You don't really know, like, there's a distance now. There's like kind of a thing that surrounds Travis Scott where it doesn't feel like you're getting like him. You're getting like Travis Scott, the culture.
Yeah.
You know?
Drugs You Should Try, it's like a 50-person venue, and Travis now is like selling out arenas.
Yeah.
You know?
Cactus Jack sent me unsolicited nudes. What the fuck?
He did?
Messed up. Yeah. Try
That's
saying that
fucked
in the
up,
McDonald's
man.
drive-thru. Houston Fornication versus Stop Trying to Be God.
Houston Fornication.
Stop
had a
trying
good
to be
run.
God.
We've grown to appreciate it.
Easy.
That being said, God wins.
Stop Trying to Be
Yes.
God, dude. Now we got
Stop
Maria
Trying to Be
Drunk
God,
versus
dude.
Way Back.
Being drunk right now, I have to go with Maria. I'm drunk.
You're drunk right now.
Oh, plastered.
You actually have good composure.
Thanks, man.
You can hold your liquor.
I've been working on it for the greater part of the last 15 years.
I hate to continue this trend. I
love this. I love this. Graydon is a
no,
alcoholic bit
I
they're
love Way
doing.
Back, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go Maria. I'm drunk. 90210 versus 3500. I am gonna go math here.
Go with the bigger number. Yep, there you go.
That I voted against it last round, but I do like it more than 3,500.
No, that's
You voted
fine.
against 3500 last round too.
Yeah, that's true. So it's all right. Yeah. I'll take 90210.
No Bystanders versus Oh My Diss Side.
I think I'm playing.
No bystanders.
Yeah, No Bystanders is a better song. Oh My
It's a
Diss Side, like I said, it's
fucking
kind of sad
bop.
on me just a little bit. I love that song, but No Bystanders is just like getting whacked in the face with a frying pan, you know? Bing! That will electrify a room full of teenagers. You know, if you put No Bystanders on, people are gonna hurt each other. Like, straight
Yeah.
up kick each other in the neck,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels style.
Yeah.
Antidote versus Skeletons.
I got
Antidote.
Antidote.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
vote for Antidote as well, actually.
Like I said, it's one of the hits that it has a place in culture and history, and it's just always gonna hit.
Yeah, I never really got bored of that song. I'll play it whenever. Coffee Bean versus Nightcrawler.
Bean me.
Nightcrawler is kind of a mess, although it's a mess that I do like a lot. I'm gonna go with Coffee Bean.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sicko Mode versus Pray for Love.
Give me Drake.
Sicko
Give me
mode.
Drake over the wiki.
Sicko mode Mobamba.
I can't get over that line. Just like the beginning of the Weeknd's part of that is like one of the best moments. No, it's Sicko Mode, but it's like Sicko Mode is just like wings and fries that have been doused in seasoning. Like, of course it tastes good, but it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Like, Pray for Love.
There's
is
no
just, it wasn't
nuance.
there.
There's
Sicko Mode was
no-
just packed with everything.
It's not on the Antidote level for me because it has. I'm not going back and listening to Sicko Mode because just the amount of exposure I've had to
Yeah,
it
it's
is
way
ridiculous.
overplayed.
I think everyone can attest to that, but it's a better song, and Drake is so good on it.
In listening to this playlist a lot to try to get ready for this bracket, I'll be at my house and I'll be playing all the songs, and I'm never more embarrassed than when Sicko Mode is playing, like in the apartment. Like, I'm thinking about if somebody's like walking by my room and hears like Sicko Mode blasting from the room. You know what I mean? It just feels like all the other ones, it's fine. Like, you can listen to like Travis Scott's music. A lot
Yeah,
of
it's like,
Sicko
oh,
Mode, it's
man.
like, why are you even like listen to it in your head? You know what I mean? Then we got Yosemite versus Drugs You Should Try It.
I'm gonna keep voting against Yosemite until it's out.
This one's close for me. I think I'd rather listen to Yosemite.
Yeah.
but I
No, let's
think
do Drugs You Should Try It. Yeah.
More happy that that one exists.
We should move that
Yosemite,
one
but I'd rather
on.
Listen to Yosemite. So I'm gonna go with Yosemite and just.
Wow. Grant, please.
Drugs
Yes.
right now.
Grant is right in his mind
I'll
today.
crush up a bunch of ibuprofens and put them in a fucking 7-Up.
Really? Stop Trying to Be God versus Maria I'm Drunk.
I'm going Maria here.
Stop trying to be God.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm gonna
know.
go against you.
I know.
Stop Trying to Be God is top 3 Travis.
Grant,
songs.
save us.
Timeless songs in Travis's discography, and I don't think there's one more timeless than this song.
That's fair. I think what
Grant,
it comes
save
down
us
to
from
for me
Graydon,
is that I
please.
like Justin Bieber a lot more than Stevie Wonder. Like a lot.
What?
And
Well,
so that's
yeah,
just
I mean,
Then Stevie Wonder.
key of life. So
absolutely. Grant, it's time for you to make another decision.
I'm going Stop Trying to Be God.
Yes.
90210 versus No Bystanders.
No bystanders.
90210. I'm 6 months.
Yeah, it's literally one of Travis Scott's greatest songs of all time.
No.
All right.
There you go.
Antidote versus Coffee Bean.
Now,
Antidote.
is my favorite off rodeo, but Coffee Bean is probably, like I said, second for me on Astroworld. Antidote feels like it needs to exist and it needs to be in the final 4, but for me personally, I'm playing Coffee Bean.
It's just like Coffee Bean is like a little side quest
Yeah.
that he decided to do, and Antidote is like a song. Like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel right to be like Coffee Bean's a better song than Antidote. It's just not, in my opinion.
You know what? You've kind of convinced me. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. If I remove myself from my body and kind of look at things from a
Ketamine style?
ketamine style perspective,
Ketamine
Antidote
style
deserves the
perspective.
victory. But I love Coffee Bean as my little man on the inside.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta think outside yourself. That's called empathy. And sicko mode versus drugs, you should try it.
I'm sick of sicko mode now. I'm over it.
I mean, I'm going sicko mode here.
I have to go sicko mode. I'm legally obligated to go sicko mode.
Go to the final four. Like, I don't know. It's not how I would have wanted it to play out, but at the same time, I just would be lying to myself if I said I'd rather listen to drugs, you should try it instead of sicko mode.
Are you embarrassed?
I wouldn't.
if someone walks
I wouldn't.
by
I'd
and says
listen
drugs,
to-
You should try it though.
No, that's based.
I'd listen to
This is
drugs, you
about
should try it
what I
over
would think
sicko
of
mode
something.
nowadays, but
Hearing
in
this
terms of song quality, I'm going sicko mode
So I'm
because
gonna go
it's
sicko mode.
it's
Drugs, you
sicko
should
mode.
try it.
Grant,
I'm taking more drugs.
Thank
you love
you.
drugs, you should try it that much.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it.
Go sicko mode.
I don't think anybody's like preying on sicko mode to
Stop trying to
win.
be God versus 90210. This, I will tell you right now, is my final. R.I.P. Screw and these two songs are my favorite Travis Scott songs of all time. I'm gonna go 90210
Grammy.
here. It's got that magic in it that you can't manufacture.
Yeah.
So I know that there's a lot of writers on this song. I know Mike Dean has a lot to do with this song, but how cinematic it is, the fact that it samples.
My granny called. She said, "Travis, you work too hard. I'm worried you forget about
I
me.
can't believe Travis Scott was able to pull off this early.
I'm falling in and out of cause. Don't worry, I'ma get it, granny."
Any song on here more than 90210.
It is Stop Trying to Be God for me.
Grant.
I'm taking 90210.
Okay, Grant knows ball.
You can't.
Yeah.
Talk about some of the music video. Oh my god.
Antidote
Yo,
versus drugs, you
that
should
music
try.
video went
I mean,
crazy.
For me, it's Antidote, but neither of these songs are like top 10 Travis for me.
Yeah, I've been really.
I go Antidote
You should
here.
Try it, and I think it deserves to go this far. But Antidote means so much for me when I look at Travis. To me, it's the most important song he's ever made.
Antidote?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I gotta go for it here.
Okay, Antidote goes to the final. So a rodeo matchup. This is
Yeah.
not what I expected to happen at all.
either.
Antidote
Yeah, I expected at least like one.
now. Also, let us know what we missed.
I expect at least one Astroworld song in finals, but this also makes sense. These are like, this is like the song that I feel like this is like one of Travis Scott's greatest songs of all time, and then the song that like I think put Travis Scott on respectively.
Few Astroworld, a few rodeo songs.
This has been the most fun bracket for me, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It feels like we're both kind of, not that we aren't Travis fans, but we're not like, it's not a part of like my musical personality to be a Travis fan. I kind of feel the same way about you, and this has been fun to collaborate on.
I think there's more Travis Scott fan DNA than people would expect for me. I've had a lot of like, when Rodeo came out, that was my favorite album when it came out.
Yeah,
like I was
I do remember
obsessed with this album. And a big part of it is you said that Antidote is the most important song that Travis Scott's ever made. To me, 90210 is clearly the most important song Travis has ever
Yeah.
made. No surprise here. I'm going 90210.
I'm gonna go Antidote, but I assume Grant's gonna side with you, and I'll be fine with it. Grant, what's your opinion?
Taking 90210.
There you go,
90210
easy.
is the winner of the Travis Scott bracket.
Who would have guessed?
Once
Who
again,
would have
let us know
guessed?
what we missed, where we messed up. Let us know what Travis Scott song should have made it. Let us know what bracket we should do next. Whatever you guys want to see, let us know down in the comment section.
This
Other than
makes
that, make sure you
sense.
like the video, subscribe, all that stuff I said at the beginning, and great, and please leave these wonderful people some advice to leave or live their lives by.
You sleep.
W video, HiveMind, W video. This was great. This was a great bracket. I know I was talking on that rah-rah about Astroworld being Travis Scott's best album, but I really think this kind of played out the way I expected it to. Yeah, I think this is actually, I like this way more than the Frank Ocean bracket. Cause like I feel like with the Frank Ocean bracket, they were just doing whatever, man. They were just doing whatever. They did not care. Wow. Yeah. W bid.
Yeah. Oh, everybody wanna link. Niggas wanna be me, it ain't easy as they think. Jewelry on my neck and you can tell by how it clink. Who gon' get it? Justin Timberlake, it's gon' be me. Me and all my niggas, not a band, we just in sync.